I do have a question or two,
Good.
Suzanne. For Geo, I was wondering if you could share what is agronomy and like what do you do if you study agronomy?
Okay. So here at OSU, there's two paths you could take in agronomy. There's the agricultural, so two majors. It's agricultural sciences, whereas what I'm doing is crop and soil with an option in agronomy. So crop and soil would actually teach you more directly as what to do in agronomy. I was a crop and soils major prior to switching my major to crop and soils. Thanks to Wanda that guided me. So as an agronomist, you're basically a farmer without your own farm. You're gonna work with farmers all day. You're gonna check for pesticides. You're gonna check for diseases within the plants. You're gonna check for the soils. You want to preserve the soils. You don't want to add too much fertilizer. So yeah, you're basically a farmer, but you don't own the land. You're working for another farmer. And where this comes in is as an agronomist, you work for companies per se. As an intern, was going to work for Platinum. So what they do, they as agronomists or crop advisors, um, we work with farmers, but in exchange they buy our products, our fertilizer, our nitrogen, stuff like that. You have to put into the soil. So yeah, that's pretty much the agronomy kind of route, which I want to do.
I also have a question for Johanna. I was wondering where she studied abroad and are you doing your PhD in and what will you do when you have that, do you think?
So I studied abroad first in Panama and then in the Dominican Republic and then in Mexico in my undergrad and during my master's program. And then after I graduated from UK, I did an internship in Nicaragua for 3 months with this agriculture firm called Pantaleon. And I just did basically like comparative analysis with their different kind of costs from the previous year to that year. And sorry, so where did I study abroad? Oh, and right now I got my bachelor's in agricultural economics, and then I got my master's in agricultural economics. I mean, and I got my minor in Spanish, but I'm definitely do not have an agriculture background. I was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky, in the suburbs. I went to Puerto Rico too. I wasn't going to name it since it's technically a U.S. territory. But I went to when I went to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, they were both MANNRRS trips. So if your chapter gets a program together, you can study abroad with MANNRRS. But yeah, so my background's in ag economics. I'm in public policy now, and when I graduate, I kind of always said I want to work for USAID or USAID, however you want to say it, some type of international development agency, just because that's kind of what I'm passionate about, just really issues that disproportionately impact different populations, vulnerable populations, rurally located populations, etc. But since I moved to Oregon and since I started my company, which it's a natural skincare company, so there's a lot of ag involved in that, from the ingredients to from the ingredients, and then also we also offer hemp derived CBD products, or infused skincare products. So since I've lived here and started this business, I'm kind of wanting to farm. And it's funny because in undergrad, when I was an accounting major originally, and then did not like accounting, so I switched to agriculture economics. And my mom had never heard of that, and she said, "What are you gonna do? Be a farmer?" And I was like, "There's plenty of things I can do with this degree, but now that I have it and I've been in the field for 7 years, I do want to be a farmer." So it's pretty funny, how things kind of, happen and turn out. Because if you would have asked me 10 years ago when I was in high school if I would be an ag, I would say, "Do I look like a farmer to you?" But yeah, so you never know, honestly, where things can take you. MANRRS really, really transformed my life, and a lot of the decisions and opportunities I was afforded through MANRRS. Wanda Cornell, my advisor, she will be like a lifetime friend to me. You know, she's just done so much for me, helped me, you know, in school and outside of school. She's just a tremendous role model and mentor for me. So I think, sorry, I know I'm just kind of answered your question now. I'm just talking, but
Okay.
yeah, just the mentorship aspect of MANRRS is great.
Give us one more like little snippet of what your biggest goal from being in MANRRS is next, as far as what's something else you'd like to accomplish or do because of being involved in MANRRS?
My freshman year, I went to these conferences, and I always thought, before I graduate, I want to be a part of the national organization. And here I am today. So I'm national vice president of Region 6 undergraduate, and actually, funny story, my freshman year I ran for president, and I was so confident that I was just like, I want to run for president. And I didn't get it. There's some competition, some really great leaders, but I got it this year, so I'm happy about that. I guess the next things would be probably just to encourage more members to join. That's been my main goal this year and for next year before I leave. I want to make MANRRS, I want the meetings to be overflown. I want there to not be enough seats. I want it to be so packed that I'm just like, wow, but that's my main goal too before I leave.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's awesome. And Deanna?
My main goal would definitely be to network more and go to different conferences. It's honestly super, I don't know, it's really fun and interesting seeing other students that come with similar background as you, and it's just amazing. It makes me more motivated, and I don't know, I really like it. So I really want to do it and just travel. Unfortunately with COVID, I don't know if that's going to be possible, but even if it's virtual, that's still amazing because you never know who you're going to meet and when you guys are going to.
So true. Very cool. Nice. Thank you. Gio?
So my goal is to, for my experience, I come from an immigrant background. I worked with immigrants my whole life in farm. So being a first generation college student, it wasn't easy. There was stuff I didn't know, which if I knew, it would help so much in college. So I want to do that for other students that come from an immigrant background, because they think college is expensive. You're gonna put yourself in debt. And no, look at me right now, my fall term, I haven't paid a single dollar. Actually, I've gotten money back from the grants I have gotten accepted. So I want to take that
Nice.
to other students that come from an immigrant background, that college is possible, guys. And I want to see more immigrants up there, I just don't want to see you guys in the fields picking, driving tractors. No, I want to see you guys up there. I want to see you guys becoming someone, speak, I would like to say, speak for la raza. So that's a big goal of mine, and that's where MANRRS comes in, bring them into MANRRS. And I also wanna, as Deanna said, I wanna network. I wanna network because after I graduate, I would love to work for Peace Corps, for a federal agency, to go work. I would love to go work in South America, take those agricultural skills and applying to a different country. Yeah, those are my goals, and hopefully they'll become true. And we'll work hard.
Nice. That's awesome, you guys. Really, really cool.